What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are finally, I know it's pretty sad, I said this in my last video too, we are taking out the fish from this tank right here and putting them into the small pond. I just redid the whole small pond so it's all clean for them, and I kept the filter pads dirty so all the water that's going through is all going to be having bacteria and everything. So it's been cycled and the ammonia levels are all good. I checked it this morning because I let it run for a few days before I was putting the fish inside of there. So we're going to be getting all the fish out of this tank right here and putting them into the pond, and then the two small red tails are going to be going into this tank with the arowana. I'm going to be doing that later. I'm not going to be doing that in this video because I have to get the tops to go over so the arowana can't jump out. And also the pufferfish is going to be going into the 20-gallon after those come out with the tetras right here, the tetras, the Congo tetras with all the live plants and everything. And then this is going to go back to a quarantine tank. Let's start off with getting the Pacus and the Oscars into here. I already have half of it full of the water that's in the pond out there. So this is my ghetto siphon hose right here. We're gonna fill it up the other halfway, so there's half their water and half pond water. Alright, that should be good. This thing fills up really fast because it's a kind of a small cooler, and this is bigger than a regular siphon hosing right there. Alright, let's get the Oscars and the Pacus out. I'm gonna miss having these guys in my tank, but the arowana is gonna be in here. Oh, still soaking wet. I'm gonna put this on my window. I think they know it's time to come out of this tank right here because they're all hiding. Alright, this is going to be really hard, so I'm probably not even going to put this part in there of me catching them, because I'm really bad at catching my fish out of my tank, as you guys can tell. So I'll get you guys when I have the fish inside of the bucket right here, and then we'll put them inside of the pond. So here are my 4 beautiful fish right here. I think I'm going to go get the big cooler, which is right there, and acclimate the catfish and the Pacus at the same time, because that would probably be the best bet. Then they could all go in at the same exact time. I've never noticed how good looking these fish are until I took them out of the tank. They are very beautiful inside of here. Before I switch my fish, I just wanted to have you guys go subscribe down below, because I really want you guys to go subscribe, get 20K, get some merch. You guys will love the merch. I already have some designs that are going to be coming soon. I have them in my head of what I want. You guys will definitely see that sometime soon. Before I get to 20K, I'm probably going to be wearing some of my merch, so I'm not going to sell it just yet when I get it, but you guys will definitely see it before I hit 20K. We got all the fish inside of the big cooler right here to the left of me, which is to the right of you guys, but we're going to be getting all the rest of the fish out right now. I'll clean that off before I put it back in here. So we got the 4 red-tailed catfish and the shovel nose and the tiger shovel nose. Here's the first one. Let's put them in there easy. For some reason his fin looked like messed up, but I don't know why. Good, another one right here. This is probably the biggest one out of them all too. This one right here. It's a huge one. I think that's how they all are. Their fins look messed up. Jeez, another stud red tail. They're all big now. They've grown so much since I've got them. And I got them in this video right here. They used to be so tiny and now they're huge. It kind of makes me sad how much they've grown. Another red tail, since I couldn't get the other ones. I'll show you guys all of them in just a second when I get the shovel nose and then the tiger shovel nose out. Whoa. The small net fell in a tank and he went inside of it. This is definitely the biggest one I have, for sure. And that was the hybrid right there. And then here's the last catfish right here. Tiger shovel nose. I'm gonna put them in here. They are all a lot bigger than I thought they were inside of there. So I guess that is a really good reason why I'm taking them out and putting them inside of the pond out there. So let's get a thumbnail real quick and let me show you guys all of my catfish right here. Whew, this is so sick. You guys finally get to see all my catfish out of the tank and inside of there. All right, let me take out the aerators so you guys can see all my fish. Look at him. He is gigantic now. Look at him the size of my hand. Huge now. That is probably my favorite fish inside of there. Actually, I don't even know. I can't have a favorite. Look at them all. They're all so beautiful. All my catfish are so beautiful. And same with the pacus and everything. Look at this. Look how cute they are. So I'm gonna measure a few of them. I really want to measure the shovel nose right there. I'm gonna measure that shovel nose, and then maybe my biggest red tail, and then that is basically it. I'm gonna measure them. I'll show you guys maybe a few of the measurements, and then I'll put them inside of the pond, because that'll be basically them done acclimating after I measure a few of them. I'm gonna measure the tiger shovel nose, the first one. He is 8.5 inches right there. We'll set him back in here. So the tiger shovel nose is 8.5 inches. I got him when he was maybe 2.5. So now we're gonna measure the shovel nose hybrid, which is a mix between a red tail and that one I just showed you. Alright. Oh, stop moving, stop moving. Oh. He is 9.5 inches right there. I think that might be my biggest catfish. And then move this over and just grab one of the red tails, because most of them are around the same size. We'll just grab him. This is the first one right there. Okay, buddy. These things are a lot wider, but shorter. He is 8.5 inches, but let's measure how wide his head is. His head is just over 2 inches wide. So, that was the measurements of the fish, of just a few of the catfish. So now, they've probably been in there for, I'd say 10 minutes. We're gonna leave them in there for a few more minutes, and then we're gonna set them inside of the pond out there. So for the last few minutes, I was just out there setting up my phone so I could record me putting the fish in there while this camera is in here. So this is the first one we got. Got a pacu right here. Gonna be putting him in there. That was the first pacu. And now we're gonna be getting the other pacu because these guys are what makes the bucket go crazy inside of there. There's the other pacu. So those pacus are going to be a lot more happy inside of there. Now we're going to be getting the Oscars. And be aware my hands are wet while dealing with these fish so that it doesn't mess with them. Mess with their slime coat. There we go. We're going to be putting stress coat inside of the pond also. They're going to be a lot more happy inside of that pond than inside of the tank in here. So here we go. We're going to catch this Oscar. This bigger one. That one right there. That one is a lot more, I don't know how to explain it. He's a lot more gentle and fragile than the white one is. Here we go. Tiger shovel nose right here. He's like a stick, basically. Here's a red tail. Big head red tail right there. There's 3 more red tails and the hybrid in here is what we have left. I'm gonna get the hybrid real quick. You can tell the difference between the red tail and the hybrid, like feeling wise. This one feels a lot more smooth. It kind of feels like a tiger shovel nose. So now 3 more red tails and that's it inside of here. Here's a little cute one. He's a light colored one. Light spots. Beautiful red tail right there. And now, the last 2 is where we're at. I think these might be the biggest ones. Yeah, for sure. This one's huge. This one right here is massive. Massive red-tailed catfish. For the tank, at least. Notice how all of the catfish that I put in have freaked out, besides the tiger shovel nose, the first one. I believe that was the first one. Here's another stud red-tailed catfish. This one might actually be the biggest one out of them all. Look at how cute that thing is. Such a cute little fish right there. Oh my gosh, it looks so sick. So the tiger shovel nose and the shovel nose are under here, and there's a red tail back there, 3 red tails, 2 Oscars, and the 2 Pacus over there. This pond looks so much better than it did before with the other fish. These fish will probably be eating, I would say, tonight or tomorrow. I'll wait till tomorrow to feed them. I am beyond glad that I finally made the decision to put the fish inside of the pond. Whiskey, come here. I want you over here. And the reason why I'm so happy that I finally put the fish inside of here is because now they're gonna have a lot more space to roam around, because that's what these fish like to do. I'm gonna show you guys some clips of these fish right now, maybe on my GoPro actually. Haven't done that in a while. Yeah, I'll do that on my GoPro, show you guys some clips of them underneath the water. Before I forget, gotta put some stress coat in there. That should be enough for 200 gallons. So, sadly, I don't know how this happened, but I thought I was filming. I thought I clicked the record button. My camera must have died or something and turned back on. I don't know. But I thought I was filming, and I switched all the fish around in my room. I have the 2 red tails in here, the one right there, and I got the live plants in here with the bamboo, or not the bamboo, the driftwood right there. You guys can barely see it because the water's kind of murky. And then right there, the other live plant, and the other catfish is back behind that. What the heck was that? And then now there's not a single fish in here. And we got the 5 Congro tetras, and also the pufferfish in here. Because the pufferfish can live in either brackish or freshwater, so I acclimated him to freshwater and put him inside of here. So this is where I'm going to end off the video. You guys have been wonderful. I am Luke Dombrowski, and if you guys have not already subscribed, go subscribe down below, and I will catch you guys next time.